Welcome to Francis Marion University, and thank you for joining us on the Patriots Sports Network for today's Peach Belt Conference softball doubleheader between the Young Harris College Mountain Lions and your Francis Marion University Patriots. Young Harris second in the Peach Belt Conference standings, ranked number 9 in the country, 27-8 overall record, 14-2 in the Peach Belt Conference. Your Patriots come in 10-18 overall and 6-10 in conference play.
Please do not sit in the seats marked as unavailable.
In the circle for Francis Marion here in game number 1 of today's doubleheader, sophomore right-hander Rachel Davis. Davis, out of Mechanicsville, Virginia, is a graduate of Atlee High School in her second year here at Francis Marion. A 5-5 record, 2.73 ERA. This is her 18th appearance, her 9th start. She does have 5 complete games. Has thrown 66 2/3 innings, allowed 73 hits, 34 runs, 26 of which are earned, 39 strikeouts, 15 walks, and opponents are batting .271 against her. First 3 in the lineup for Young Harris here in the top of the first will be the center fielder Natalie Corbin, left fielder Biz Walters, and the catcher Jill Torres. Patriot lineup defensively pretty much the same as it has been. Carrickson in left, Carlson in center, Smith in right, Hemingway at third, Patterson at short, Matzel at second, May at first, Harkins behind the plate, and Rachel Davis in the circle.
87, Natalie Corbin.
And the first pitch comes in at right at 1 o'clock. 71 degrees here in Florence, mostly cloudy skies, winds out of the north at 12 miles per hour. I do believe that all the rain has passed us by, and that should not be an issue, although we are mostly cloudy here, as you'll see on the webcast, the sun coming in and out. Caleb Reeves directing today's webcast. On the cameras today, we've got Jakari Tisdale and Naquan Jordan. Jake Globe handling live stats and official scoring. Theo Smith on the PA system, and I'm Michael Hawkins, the Associate Athletic Director for Communication Services here at FMU. As Corbin strokes a leadoff single to left. Corbin came into the game today, tied for 6th in the conference in batting with a .400 average. She leads the league in runs scored with 41. And is 4th in on-base percentage at .519. Of course, those numbers will go up with that leadoff single. Next up is senior left fielder Biz Walters. She's batting .422, no homers, 12 RBIs, and a .442 on-base percentage. Bunts to third, Hemingway up. Throws to Matzel covering the bag, and the sacrifice bunt is successful, moving Corbin into scoring position now with 1 out. Jill Torres. Be nice if you could stand out so I could go ahead and go through her numbers real quickly. Among all the conference leaders in most categories, 10th in batting at .381. 2nd in RBIs with 36, 5th in home runs with 9, 4th in slugging at .821, and 3rd in on-base percentage at .585. Torres, a senior out of Woodstock, Georgia, graduate of Kell High School. Her on-base percentage augmented by an incredible 39 walks in the team's 36th game. Off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Count now 1-2. What wind we do have seems to be blowing out to right field. So if someone hits the ball on the right side of second base, the wind might actually give it a little bit of a help. 1-2 offering from Davis. Hit in the air to center field. Carlson going back to the track, to the wall. That is all. Home run, Jill Torres. So Torres with the 2-run homer, straightaway center field, has given the Mountain Lions an early
Now
2-0
batting
lead.
20, Carly Rigsby.
Umpires for this afternoon's first game. Home plate umpire Kenny McKnight. First base Anthony Amato. And third base Christy Moore. Carly Rigsby, senior second baseman, next up, batting .333. 5 homers, 30 RBIs, and a .448 on-base percentage. Going back to Torres' home run, that's her 10th of the year. RBIs 37 and 38 on the year. Hit pretty well to left field, and that is hooking foul. Had home run distance, but hooked foul outside of the fair foul pole. Rigsby out of Medina, Georgia, graduate of Woodland High School, transferred to Young Harris from Georgia Military College. Again, we're game 1 of 2 here today. Other Peach Belt action today. Conference leader North Georgia is playing a doubleheader at UNC Pembroke. That started at noon today. Columbus State, a twin bill at Lander. That starts at 2 p.m. And USC Aiken playing a doubleheader at Georgia College. That starts at 3 o'clock. One pitch from Davis to Rigsby upcoming. Francis Marion baseball team in action this afternoon, playing a doubleheader at Georgia Southwestern State University down in Americus, Georgia. We'll keep you up to date with the results from down there, as they also started at 1 o'clock. Count to Rigsby now goes to 3-1. That foul ball will take the count full now, 3-2 to the Mountain Lions second baseman. Fly ball, shallow right field. That's going to carry a little bit more than shallow, but Katie Smith is there to make the catch for out number 2. Young Harris comes into today's action leading the Peach Belt Conference in hitting with a .336 team average. Patriots are 7th, batting .270. Mountain Lions are 2nd in team ERA at 3.06. Francis Marion is 9th at 4.62. Mountain Lions are 4th in fielding percentage at .965. Francis Marion is 7th at .962. And Young Harris comes in averaging 7.4 runs per game. The Patriots 4.6 runs per contest. First pitch to senior first baseman Haley Shope is a called strike. Shope batting .313, 9 homers, 30 RBIs, .449 on base percentage. Hits the ball to center field. Carlson retreating back near the wall, leaps, and that ball is out of here. So Haley Shope, solo shot to right center field. Dimensions here, 190 down the lines at the FMU softball stadium, 213 to the power alleys, and 220 to straightaway center field. For Shope, home run number 10 of the season, tying her with Torres for the team lead, also RBI number 31. And the Patriots will make a pitching change. So Janice Hemingway will move from third base to the circle. Ashton Patterson from short to third. Megan Matzel from second to short. And then Bailey Purdue will take over in the flex position for Rachel Davis, and Purdue will play second base.
It's number 24, Janicia Hemingway.
Hemingway comes in today with a 1-6 pitching record, 7.07 ERA. This will be her 10th appearance, her 4th in relief. Hemingway has thrown 35 2/3 innings, 58 hits, 38 runs, 36 of them earned, 21 walks, 12 strikeouts. So the Mountain Lions with a quick 3-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. 2-run homer by Torres and a solo shot by Shope.
Playing second for the Patriots, number 16, Bailey Purdue. Up to the plate, number 10, Ashley Atori.
So sophomore right fielder Ashley Atori will be the first batter that Hemingway will face. Atori batting .380. 2 homers, 29 RBIs, and a .448 on base percentage. Mountain Lions had been leading the Peach Belt Conference by percentage points, but split a doubleheader on Friday up at UNC Pembroke. That second conference loss allowed North Georgia to jump ahead of them as Atori lines it right back into Hemingway's glove in the circle for out number 3. But a pair of homers give the Mountain Lions 3 runs. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Young Harris 3, Francis Marion nothing. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Leading off, number 15, Ashton Patterson.
Back for the bottom of the first inning here at Francis Marion. Patriots coming to bat. Patterson, Harkins, and Carrickson due up. Mountain Lion defense behind pitcher Sarah King. Walters in left, Corbin in center, Atori in right. Urquiola at third, Harris at short, Rigsby at second, Shope at first, and Torres behind the plate with King in the circle. Sarah King, a junior right-hander out of Cumming, Georgia, North Forsyth High School. She's a transfer from Morehead State University. 6-2 record, making her 20th appearance, her 7th start, a 3.11 ERA, 63 innings pitched, 68 hits allowed, 36 runs, 28 earned, 33 walks, 48 strikeouts, and opponents are batting .276 against her. Ashton Patterson, Patriots shortstop, takes ball, well now third baseman, takes ball 2. Patterson batting .291 on the season, 5 homers, 9 RBIs, .430 on base percentage. Count now 3-1 to Ashton Patterson. Patterson a senior, but she will be back next year. As she plans to take advantage of the additional year granted by the NCAA due to last season being cut short by the COVID virus. Patterson out of Andersonville, Tennessee, and Union County High School. Three-two pitch, grounded to short. Harris up, throws across to Shope, and Patterson is retired for out number 1. That'll bring up Sarah Harkins, sophomore catcher, batting .287, 4 doubles, a homer, 11 RBIs, and a .426 on base percentage. Harkins out of Waxhaw, North Carolina, is a graduate of Parkwood High School. Hits that one a mile high, but out of play over on the third base side. One pitch. Up Interstate 95 across the state line. North Georgia leads UNC Pembroke 4-0. That's the bottom of the 5th inning. A score that the Young Harris fans obviously are paying close attention to. Young Harris and North Georgia split their conference doubleheader earlier this season. Count is now 2-2 on Harkins. And like the Patriot leadoff batter, count is now full. Time is granted by home plate umpire Kenny McKnight. Again, this is game 1 of our doubleheader. Hope you'll stay with us all afternoon. And Harkins draws a 1-out walk, and the Patriots have a base runner. Danielle Carrickson, junior left fielder, will stand in. .312 average, 4 homers, team leading 19 RBIs, .398 on base percentage. Erickson out of Bartow, Florida, Bartow High School. Harkins at first, one of the Patriots' better base runners. Perfect 5 for 5 in stolen bases this season. Mountain Lions have only allowed 38 steals in 35 games prior to today. All those coming against Torres, the current catcher. King misses down low for ball 2. Two-two pitch from King. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So that'll leave it up to Sarah Hilton, junior designated player, making just her 3rd start of the season.
Up to the plate, number 10, Sarah
Batting
Hilton.
167, no homers, 1 RBI, 250 on base percentage. Hilton got a pinch hit RBI double in the first game against North Georgia on Friday night, and then got the game to start, and that carried over in today's doubleheader. Hilton out of Thomasville, North Carolina, and a graduate of Ledford High School. Fouls that one off over the Patriot dugout. Count is now even at 1-1. Patriots have one more home doubleheader left in the 2021 season. That'll be a week from today, Sunday, May 2nd at 1 o'clock against Lander University. It'll be Senior Day. Francis Marion will recognize 3 seniors. Bailey Purdue, Taylor Lucian, and Jordan Carlson will be the 3 that will be recognized. Hilton fouls out, pitch off, and the count is now even at 2-2. And apparently, Sarah Harkins must have been ruled for leaving early for out number 3. So that'll end the first inning. Young Harris 3, Francis Marion nothing. This is Patriot Sports Network.
The Swamp Fox Club is a fundraising arm of the Francis Marion University Athletic Department, and it supplies assistance to all 14 intercollegiate sports. On behalf of the student athletes at Francis Marion, I would like to thank all those who are members of the Swamp Fox Club for their support.
Thank you.
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 Again, the umpires really didn't signal anything that time, but My only assumption is that Harkins left early from first base, so that was the third out. So Hilton will lead off the Patriots second when Francis Marion gets back up to bat. Bottom three in the Mountain Lion lineup will bat here in the second. Curley, Urquiola, and Harris against now FMU reliever Janicia Hemingway. Curley, sophomore DP, batting .261, 2 homers, 10 RBIs, a .416 on-base percentage.
Now batting number 22, Morgan Curley.
Two-one pitch from Hemingway is just a bit outside for ball three. Curley out of Flatwoods, Kentucky, graduate of Raceland Worthington High School. Sophomore who bats from the left side. One of three left-handed batters in the Mountain Lion lineup today. Mentioned young Harris ranked 9th in this week's NFCA Top 25 poll. North Georgia, the other Peach Belt team, ranked this week. They are number 4. That pitch is a called strike, and the count is now full. Ball hit pretty well to right center field. Katie Smith tracking back to the fence, to the wall. That is all. Home run for Morgan Curley. And the Mountain Lions lead 4-0. Home run number 3 of the season, RBI number 11.
Now batting number 2, Maddie Urquiola.
He'll bring up the third baseman, Maddie Urquiola. Urquiola, senior out of St. Cloud, Florida. St. Cloud High School. He's transferred from University of Southern Mississippi. She's batting .297, 5 homers, 23 RBIs, a .444 on base percentage. So the ball seems to be carrying pretty well today, at least in the top half of the innings, as the Mountain Lions have gone out of the yard 3 times already, lead 4-0. Count to Urquiola. Now 2-1. Young Harris had hit 39 home runs as a team in their first 35 games. Count to Urquiola now 3 balls and 1 strike. And that's ball 4. So I'll bring up the shortstop, junior Emily Harris, batting .364. No homers, 20 RBIs, a .403 on-base percentage. She ranks 7th in the Peach Bud Conference in runs scored with 28. Taylor Flory, right-hander, now warming in the Francis Marion bullpen. Harris bunts through that ball for strike 1. Takes that pitch high for ball 1. Score up in Pembroke has North Georgia widened the margin now, leading 7-0 over the Braves in the top of the 6th inning. Baseball action down in Americus. Francis Marion and Georgia Southwestern tied up 1-1, top of 2nd. Patriots batting with the bases loaded and 1 out. Harris again looks to either sacrifice or bunt for a hit, but pulled the bat back, and the count now 3-1. Three-one pitch. Catches the outside corner, and the count is now full on the Mountain Lion shortstop. Coming Harris out of Cumming, Georgia, South Forsyth High School. Ground ball to Matson at short. Goes to second for the first force out, but no chance to get the double play on the speedy Harris.
Now batting number 87, Natalie
That will
Corbin.
flip the Mountain Lion lineup back to the top, and Natalie Corbin. Corbin singled and scored on the Torres 2-run homer back in the first inning. Harris, the runner at first, always a threat to go. She's a perfect 18 of 18 in stolen bases, and in fact, her and the batter, Corbin, a combined 37 for 37 in steals here in 2021. Runner is going, slides in safely ahead of the throw from Harkins. So Harris now a 19 of 19, tying Corbin for the team lead. One down. Mountain Lions have a runner in scoring position here in the top of the 2nd. Ball slapped foul outside of 3rd. Corbin's season average now to .407. And she leads the Peach Belt Conference in runs scored with 42 now. Ground ball to Purdue at second. She flips to Addie May, who drops the ball at first base, and Corbin will be safe. So the Patriot Air puts runners on the corners with one out for Biz Walters. And Corbin steals second. As Walters took the strike. Oh, 1 pitch from Hemingway. It's grounded foul. And the junior right-hander is ahead in the count now, no balls and 2 strikes to the Mountain Lion left fielder. Chopped in front of the plate. Harkins lets that go foul. She had to do it over again. Might have grabbed that one as the batter Walters did not leave the box, and Harkins could have gotten a quick out by tagging her without the runners being allowed to advance. But as it is, it's a foul ball, so the count remains 0-2. That pitch is wild. It goes back to the backstop off the catcher's glove. So the wild pitch will have both the runners advance the base, with Harris crossing home plate with run number 5. And Corbin advancing to third. Count out 2-2 on Walters. Hit hard, but foul. Chopped foul, and the count will remain 2-2. Walters from Buford, Georgia, and Buford High School. Chop to Purdue at second. She will throw to first for the out. But Corbin scores the 6th run. Credit Walters with the RBI ground out.
Number 24, Jill Torres.
And Jill Torres will bat with the bases empty and 2 down. Torres hit a 2-run homer to straightaway center field back in the first inning. Her season average now at 388, 10 homers, 38 RBIs. Hemingway gets the sign, and her 2-0 pitch to Torres is outside ball 3. Patriot baseball team leading Georgia Southwestern now 4-1, bottom of the second. North Georgia softball looking to close out UNC Pembroke, now leading 8-0, bottom of the 6th inning. As the Nighthawks looking to invoke the mercy rule against the Braves with the 8-run lead. And Torres takes ball 4.
Now batting number 20, Carly Rigsby.
Carly Rigsby stands in. Rigsby flew out to center field her first trip. She's 0 for 1. Takes ball 2. So North Georgia has defeated UNC Pembroke 8-0 in game 1 of their doubleheader today. This count goes 3-0 to the Mountain Lions second baseman. And Hemingway finds strike zone with that pitch. Count now 3-1. Ground ball to Matsell at short. She will go to first to retire Rigsby for out number 3. The Mountain Lions pick up 3 more runs, including a solo homer by Morgan Curley. We head to the bottom of the second. Young Harris 6, Francis Marion nothing. This is the Patriots Sports Network. What makes a campus a home? At FMU, it's 836 acres, spread across 3 campuses. Francis Marion University is the most diverse and exciting campus in South Carolina. No matter where you want to be, you're there at Francis Marion University. Hilton, Matzel, and May to bat for the Patriots here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Sarah Hilton, the DP, was at the plate in the 1st inning when Harkins was called out for leaving first early. Hilton batting 167 on the year, no homers, 1 RBI, 250 on base percentage. And she takes the first pitch from Sarah King for a ball. King is a 5'10" junior right-hander. Her 6 wins in the circle against 2 losses. That's 3rd on the team in wins. Jill Dixon 9-1, Sam Davis 8-4, and then Sarah King 6-2. Fly ball hit pretty well down the line, but hooking foul. At home run distance, but pulled foul. Swung on and missed. Ball is in the dirt, and so they do throw down to first for the out.
Up to the plate, number 3.
Megan Matzel will stand in. Matzel, sophomore shortstop, batting 289, 2 homers, 18 RBIs, 364 on base percentage. Matzel out of Indian Trail, North Carolina, and Porter Ridge High School. Count now 2-1. Ground ball to third. Urquiola off her glove to short. The throw to first, still in time. Nice play by Harris. The unusual 5-6-3 put out.
Now batting, number 30, Addie May.
Going to bring up Addie May, junior first baseman, batting 276, no homers, 12 RBIs, 309 on base percentage. That pitch inside and hits May. So the Patriots have a 2-out base runner. 3rd time this season that May's been plunked.
24, Janicia Hemingway.
And that will bring up Janicia Hemingway. Junior now pitching for the Patriots. Hemingway batting 234 on the year, a homer, 8 RBIs, and a 321 on base percentage. Swings at the first offering. and does not connect for strike one. Count now 2-1. In the dirt. Ball three, blocked by Torres, so May has no chance to advance. Inside corner, called strike two. The count is now full to Hemingway. That will give May a little bit of a jump at first base, as she knows she's running on the pitch when she can leave. There she goes, grounded to Urquiola at third. Bobbles, but recovers in time to retire Hemingway for out number three. Patriots pick up a base runner, but cannot score. We played 2 full innings. Young Harris 6, Francis Marion nothing. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
The world is changing, and Francis Marion University is leading the way as it prepares the young men and women for the future. We've added 5 new classroom buildings and 13 new academic programs in the past 6 years, and more are on the way. We're preparing to build a new environmental research center. We're expanding programs in engineering, business, education, healthcare, and the arts and sciences, and we're adding new fields when they're needed. When tomorrow comes, we'll be ready. Best of all, our students will too.
Francis Marion University Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors: Adidas, Circle Park Behavioral Health Services, McLeod Regional Medical Center, Ken Jackson and Remax Professionals, Pepsi, McDonald's, Rains Hospitality including Fairfield Inn, Spring Hill Suites, Courtyard by Marriott, Comfort Inn and Hyatt Place, King Cadillac Buick GMC, McLeod Sports Medicine, Chick-fil-A, CN3 Performance Enhancement, FBI Construction, State Farm and Agent Jim Stewart, Quincy Steakhouse, Little Caesars, La Quinta Inn and Suites, KFC and Arby's, Florence Toyota, PD Electric Cooperative, Sparrow and Kennedy Tractor Supply, Western Sizzling Steakhouse, State Credit Union, and Zaxby's. Shope, Hattori, and Curley due up for the Mountain Lions here in the third inning. Against Janicia Hemingway. Shope, a solo homer to right center field back in the first inning. Her season average now at .320, 10 homers, 31 RBIs. And Hemingway quickly ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes to Shope. Shope out of Murphy, North Carolina, Hiawassee Dam High School. Transfer from Kennesaw State, hits that one to right field. Smith retreats several steps, makes the catch for out number 1.
Up to the plate, number 10.
We'll bring up Ashley Attore, right fielder. She lined right back into the pitcher's glove to end the first inning. A shot that basically Hemingway didn't move on. It just happened to land where her glove finished. It was a line shot. Let up pitch just misses. Count now 2 balls, no strikes. Patriot baseball continues to lead Georgia Southwestern 4-1 as they head to the top of the 4th inning. And that coming against the Georgia Southwestern #1 ace in their pitching staff, Smith. They're playing a doubleheader today. We'll conclude that series tomorrow with a single game at 1 o'clock, at noon tomorrow down in Americus, Georgia. That will also conclude the regular season for the Francis Marion baseball team. Classes end this week. Exams begin here at Francis Marion. Three-two pitch to Attore. Ground ball to Pardue at second base. She bobbles but recovers in time to get Attore at first for out number 2. And that will bring up Morgan Curley. Curley, a solo shot
Now batting number 22.
to right
Morgan
center
Curley.
field, and her first at bat. Her season average now up to 271 with 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Mountain Lions with only 4 hits. Unfortunately for us, 3 of those have left the yard. Let up off-speed pitch misses. Count now 3-1. Congratulations to Francis Marion women's volleyball player Yelanya Thigpen for earning all conference honors. That was announced yesterday, or excuse me, Friday, as Curley draws a 2-out base on balls. Thigpen, a member of the second team all-conference team, the junior from Chicago, Illinois. Hemingway in the circle, one of 4 Patriots softball players recently inducted into Chi Alpha Sigma National College Athlete Honor Society. Hemingway is joined by Addie May, Ashton Patterson, and Bailey Perdue. Taylor Lucian, a member of the squad, is a previous inductee. That ball is in the dirt and gets past Harkins, and Curley will take second on the wild pitch. Urquiola will bat now with the runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Urquiola walked and was forced at second back in the second inning. Ground ball, nice stop by Patterson at third. Throws across to retire Urquiola for out number 3. Mountain Lions pick up a walk and a base runner, but she's stranded at second. We head to the bottom of the third. Young Harris 6, Francis Marion nothing. This is the Patriots Sports Network. Smith, Carlson, and Patterson, 8-9-1, due up here in the Patriot third inning. For the Mountain Lions, a 2-run homer by Torres and a solo shot by Shope in the first inning. A solo shot by Curley in the second inning. 1 run scored on a wild pitch and another on a RBI ground out by Walters, and there's your 6 runs. Patriots have had a couple base runners via a walk and a hit batter. Still looking for our first hit.
Now batting number 14, Katie Smith.
Katie Smith will stand in. Freshman right fielder out of Greenwood, South Carolina, batting .265. No homers, 6 RBIs, and a .375 on base percentage. Smith, arguably the quickest Patriot on the roster, 7 for 7 in stolen bases this year. Ground ball, nice stop at short by Harris. The throw in time. Good play by the Mountain Lions shortstop. Had a big hop come up on her right at the very tail end of that. She was able to recover, make the stop, and throw to first. Jordan Carlson stands in, batting .311. No homers, 1 RBI, .392 on base percentage. Senior outfielder from Council Grove, Kansas. Chopped it to short. Harris retires Carlson with ease. And quickly they're 2 down for Ashton Patterson and the top of the Francis Marion lineup. Patterson grounded to short, her first trip up.
Now batting number 15, Ashton Patterson.
Patterson second in the Peach Belt Conference for the dubious honor of being hit by pitches, as she's been hit 11 times this season. Line drive off Urquiola's glove into left field, and the Patriots have their first base hit of the afternoon. Hard hit ball by Patterson. And that'll give Sarah Harkins a chance now with 2 outs and a runner on board. Harkins walked in the first, but then was called out later on in the inning for leaving first base early. In the dirt, nice stop by Torres, will hold Patterson at first. Although not necessarily a running situation down 6 runs, Patterson is 2 for 3 in stolen bases this year. And Harkins is now ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball to first, fielded by Shope, and she'll take it herself for out number 3. Patriots pick up their first hit, but Patterson is stranded. Head to the 4th. Young Harris 6, Francis Marion nothing. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
The Swan Falls Club is the fundraising arm of the Francis Marion University Athletic Department, and it supplies assistance to all 14 intercollegiate sports. On behalf of the student athletes at Francis Marion, I would like to thank all those who are members of the Swan Falls Club for their support.
Thank you.
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 Francis Marion University has been around for more than 50 years, but now more than ever, we're looking to the future. 13 new programs in 6 years. Majors in engineering, advanced healthcare, environmental science, and more on the way. New programs that meet the challenges of tomorrow. Your future depends on what you study today, and at FMU, your future is bright. Francis Marion University, located in Florence, South Carolina. Hour and 15 minutes from the beach. Hour and a half from Columbia, the capital city, and 2 hours from Charlotte and Charleston. At the midway point on Interstate 95 between New York City and Miami, Florida, and at the eastern end of Interstate 20. Harris, Corbin, and Walters, 9-1-2. Due up here in the 4th inning for the Mountain Lions. Doubleheader over at Lander University between Columbus State and Lander now underway.
Now batting number 11, Emily Harris.
Harris reached on a fielder's choice, came around to score a run. Back in the 2nd inning, helped her own cause with a stolen base in the process. Harris among the league leaders and runs scored now with 29 on the season. Ground ball to Matzel at short. Quickly one down.
Now batting number 87, Natalie Corbin.
That'll bring up the Mountain Lions center fielder, Natalie Corbin. Corbin 1 for 2, singled in the first, reached on an error by the first baseman in the second inning, scored both times and picked up a stolen base along the way. Misses high, ball 2. Corbin out of Richmond Hill, Georgia, Richmond Hill High School. Transfer from former Peach Belt Conference member school, Armstrong State University. That school was eventually merged into Georgia Southern University, and so obviously their athletic program ceased to exist. The Pirates. Outside corner, nice pitch by Hemingway, evens the count at 2-2. Beautiful day for softball here at the FMU Softball Stadium in the Griffin Athletic Complex. The athletic complex across the street from the main campus houses the Cornell Field at Sparrow Stadium baseball field and the Hartzler soccer stadium as Patterson makes an amazing catch at third base. The ball above her head, she jumped and leapt, was able to get a glove on it. It popped up in the air, then she dove backwards to make the catch on the ground for out number 2. You will not see a better fielding play on a line drive at a pulled-in short third baseman than you will by what Patterson did just there. Da-da-da, amazing play by Patterson. 2 down, nobody on for Biz Walters. He looks to bunt, but takes strike 1. Count is now 1-1 to the Young Harris left fielder. Ground ball chopped foul to first base. That one chopped and handled by Hemingway as she bobbled it to first base. That'll go as an infield single, as Hemingway was able to get a glove on it but not handle it, and in the same process just kind of pushed it toward first base.
Now batting number 24,
But that ball was not being able to handle by first baseman Addie May, and so Walters will reach on the infield single. That would have been the second amazing play of the inning by the Patriot defense if somehow they could have come up with that. But as it is, a 2-out hit, and that'll bring up Jill Torres. Torres, a 2-run homer in the first, walked in the second. in the dirt, but a good stop by Harkins. Will keep Walters at first. Walters, the runner at first, perfect 12 for 12 in stolen bases this season. She's going there, throw down. In time, Harkins to Matzel, who applies the tag, and Walters' perfect season in stolen base category is done. And the Mountain Lions are done here in the top of the fourth inning with the caught stealing. Head to the bottom of the fourth. Francis Marion trails the Mountain Lions 6-0. This is the Patriot Sports Network. Carrickson, Hilton, and Matzel to bat here in the fourth for Francis Marion. That's spots 3, 4, 5 in the lineup. Against Sarah King. The junior has thrown 3 innings, used 44 pitches, allowed 1 hit, no runs, 2 strikeouts and a walk. For the purple-clad Mountain Lions from Young Harris, Georgia. Danielle Carrickson stands in. Carrickson, junior left fielder, 0 for 1. Strikeout victim back in the first inning. Her season average now 308. Patriot team leader in RBIs with 19. Second on the squad with 4 home runs. Carrickson out of Bartow, Florida. Bartow High School. Ground ball to Urquiola at third. And 1 pitch, 1 out here in the fourth.
Number 10, Sarah Hilton.
So Sarah Hilton will stand in, also a strikeout victim. And she came to the plate in the second inning. Patriot baseball team still up on the Hurricanes down in Americus, Georgia. 4-1, bottom of the 5th inning. Halton Hardy, freshman right-hander, pitching for the Patriots and pitching well. 1-1 is low for ball 2. Ground ball to short. Nice hop for Harris. Throws across and retires Hilton for out number 2. They have started the second game up in Pembroke. North Georgia batting in the top of the first inning. And over in Greenwood, South Carolina, Columbus State, Lander, no score, top of the second, first game of their doubleheader. Megan Matzel at the plate. Grounded into the not-so-common 5-6-3 ground out in the second inning. Pops it up right side. Second baseman Rigsby there. Makes the catch on the edge of the grass for out number 3. Patriots go 1-2-3 in the fourth. We head to the fifth. 6-0 Young Harris leads Francis Marion. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
The world is changing, and Francis Marion University is leading the way as it prepares the young men and women for the future. We've added 5 new classroom buildings and 13 new academic programs in the past 6 years, and more are on the way. We're preparing to build a new environmental research center. We're expanding programs in engineering, business, education, healthcare, and the arts and sciences, and we're adding new fields when they're needed. When tomorrow comes, we'll be ready. Best of all, our students will too.
Torres, Rigsby, and Schultz due up here in the top of the fifth. Torres was at the plate when Walters was caught stealing back in the fourth inning. Torres 1 for 1. That hit a 2-run homer, also walked. Her season now average now up to 388. 10 homers, 38 RBIs. Her RBI total, second in the Peach Belt Conference. Ground ball through the left side, base hit to start the Mountain Lion fifth inning. And the Mountain Lions will likely employ a pinch runner, I'm guessing here.
Pitch runner for the Mountain Lions, number 32, Sutton Long.
And Sutton Long will run for Torres at first base.
Now batted, number 20, Carly Rigsby.
Long, a 5'3" sophomore utility player out of Milledgeville, Georgia, and a product of Georgia Military Prep School. Transferred to Young Harris from Georgia College. Long appearing in her 27th game of the year. 6 for 8 in stolen bases. As Carly Rigsby stands in and takes called strike one. Rigsby 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. And Hemingway jumps ahead. No balls, 2 strikes to the Mountain Lions second baseman. Waste pitch outside, but Rigsby did not offer at it. Down low and inside, ball 2. Young Harris head coach Jesse Holmesley coaching third base in shallow left in foul territory down the left field line. And she is way, way out there. Respecting the power of her second baseman to rip the ball down there in foul territory. She is literally closer to the Patriot bullpen than she is to third base. Ground ball, chopped appropriately foul, fielded by Holmesley in foul territory. So the count is run full to Carly Rigsby. Ground ball, again pulled foul. Darius Noble's a solo homer in the top of the 6th inning. Patriot baseball team now up 5-1 over Tucker Smith and the Georgia Southwestern Hurricanes down in Americus, Georgia. Game 1 of their baseball doubleheader. Ground ball to third. Patterson to Purdue at second for 1. The throw to first, not in time for Tyra Rigsby. So she will reach on the fielder's choice, with pinch runner Sutton Long being erased at second base for out number 1. Haley Shope, first baseman, will stand in after Francis Marion head coach Stacy Valley visits with her junior right-hander in the circle. And looks like Valley may make a change here. As I don't know, Sean Sneed is going to go out. Or it looked like he was going to go out and visit with Hemingway, the athletic trainer. So I don't know if this is a medically related change or what, as Hemingway is limping noticeably as she leaves. So Taylor Flory will come in and take over in the circle for Hemingway.
Pitching for the Patriots, number 8, Taylor Flory.
Will likely get as much time as she needs to warm up, as Hemingway appears to leave with an injury. She's being examined by Sean Sneed, the athletic trainer for the softball squad. Flory is a sophomore, 5'7" right-handed pitcher out of Blanchester, Ohio. Graduate of Clinton Massey High School. Transferred here from Eastern Illinois University, where she played her freshman year. Making her 19th appearance of the year, her 5th in relief. A 4-7 record, 5.10 ERA, 79 2/3 innings pitched, 111 hits allowed, 72 runs, 58 earned, 32 walks, 57 strikeouts. She will take over with 1 out and a runner at first here in the top of the 5th inning. Patriots trailing the 9th-ranked Mountain Lions 6-0. And she appears to be ready. Flory, according to my best guesses, should take over in the 7-hole for Hemingway. We appear ready to go as Haley Slope will bat. Slope 1 for 2. Solo home run in the first and a fly out to right in the third. First pitch from Flory is a ball. One pitch from Flory. High, goes to the backstop. So Rigsby will advance to second on the wild pitch. And the count will go to 2-1. And Jesse Holmesley will make another change for the Mountain Lions, as pinch runner will take over for Rigsby at second base now. Kara Straub, number 8, will come into pinch run, 5'7" sophomore from Cumming, Georgia, Forsyth Central High School. Appearing in her 25th game of the year. Has scored 12 runs, 6 for 7 in stolen bases, so obviously she's got pretty good speed. Slope, the batter. Now 2-2 count. Count has now run full, with Straub, the pinch runner, out at second, with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Payoff pitch, hit in the air to center field. Carlson over into right center field. Will make the catch, readies herself for the throw to third. It's cut. And Straub is safely into third as she advances on the long fly out by Schlope. So 2 outs now with the runner at third for Ashley Attore, the right fielder. Attore 0 for 2. Line out and a ground out. 1-0 pitch from Flory to Atori. In there for strike one. That one fouled over the Mountain Lion dugout, basically lined into the bleachers. Count now 1-2. Again fouled off as Atori stays alive. Outside, nice pick by Harkins behind the plate to keep the pinch runner Straub at third base. Again fouled off. Mountain Lions 6 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Your Patriots no runs on 1 hit with 1 error. Taylor Flory, the third Francis Marion hurler to occupy the circle. Rachel Davis started, relieved by Janicia Hemingway, and a couple batters ago, Flory entered the contest. Swung on a miss. Harkins will have to throw down to third base, or to first base, which she does, for out number 3. Mountain Lions strand a runner at third. Head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Young Harris 6, Francis Marion nothing. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
Now batter number 30, Addie May.
Addie May, Taylor Flory, and Katie Smith to bat here for Francis Marion in the 5th. That's popped in the air. Third baseman Perkiola makes the catch for out number 1. And then bring up Flory.
Now batter number 8, Taylor Flory.
Flory right-hander, but she bats from the left side. Making only her 7th plate appearance of the year. She's 2 for 6 with a run scored. No homers, no RBIs, .333 average. Sarah King. Evens count at 1-1. King now up to 54 pitches here in the bottom of the fifth. Ground ball left side. That's going to be a base hit. Nice try by the shortstop Harris as she smothered it in the 5.5 hole, but by the time she could come up with it and throw, Flory had reached. And so infield single for the Patriot relief pitcher. And Francis Marion has a one-out base runner for Katie Smith, the right fielder. 0 for 1, grounded to short in the third inning. First pitch to Smith is a strike. Mountain Lion defense again is unchanged since the start of the game. Walters in left, Corbin in center, and Atori in right. Urquiola at third, Harris at short, Rigsby second, Shope at first, and Torres behind the plate as she makes a nice stop on that ball in the dirt with Sarah King in the circle. Check social media for later on in the day as the Patriots are going to be promoting Ashton Patterson's double catch of the line drive at third base for SC Top 10 play of the day. So watch social media for that and like, retweet, share that particular play. That's FMU Sports. It's on social media. Line drive down the left field line. Fair ball. Base hit for Katie Smith. Flory will hold at second. And the Patriots have 2 on with 1 out here in the fifth inning. Jordan Carlson will bat. Carlson 0 for 1, a ground out to short in the third inning. Season average now 304. Carlson, along with Bailey Purdue and Taylor Lucian, will be honored next Sunday on Senior Day. She looks to bunt, but draws the bat back. Pulls it back. It's going to be a foul ball as she just hammered that one off of Urquiola's glove, but home plate umpire Kenny McKnight ruled it a foul ball. Very close, but he said foul ball as Urquiola dove toward the line. Obviously, if we were at the D1 level with ESPN covering the game, we'd have multiple camera angles and could look down the line to see where it was when the ball hit her glove, but don't have that here. And so it'll go as a foul ball. Would have been an infield single with all 3 runners safe, but as it is, 1-1 count and runs at first and second. She looks to bunt in front of the plate, and it will go as a sacrifice as the catcher throws to the Rigsby covering the bag. Runners move up.
Now batting number 15, Ashton Patterson.
The runners move up to second and third, but now there are 2 outs for leadoff batter Ashton Patterson. Patterson 1 for 2, a single and a ground out. Little flare to right field, but Torrey comes in and makes the catch to end the inning. So the Patriots put a couple on with a couple of hits, but they're stranded at second and third. We head to the sixth inning. Young Harris 6, Francis Marion nothing. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
The Swamp Fox Club is a fundraising arm of the Francis Marion University Athletic Department, and it supplies assistance to all 14 intercollegiate sports. On behalf of the student athletes at Francis Marion, I would like to thank all those who are members of the Swamp Fox Club for their support.
Thank you.
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 So it appears that Jordan Carlson may have injured herself on trying to beat out that bunt at first base. Hannah Schmidt will take over for her in the outfield. She will go to right field. Right fielder Katie Smith will move to left, and Danielle Carrickson will move from left to center field. As the Mountain Lions come to bat here in the sixth, with Curley, Urquiola, and Harris due up. Curley 1 for 1, a home run, was also walked. Ball 2 from Taylor Flory. Francis Marion leading 5-3 in the baseball game, now top of the seventh. Reese Kleinhelter has come on in relief of Holton Hardy, Patriots starter. Patriots batting top of the seventh, 1 on, 1 out. There's a little chopper to Addie May at first. She will shovel to Bailey Purdue covering, but not in time, and Curley has an infield single.
Now batting number 2, Maddie Urquiola.
So Maddie Urquiola will come to the plate now. She's 0 for 1, a walk and a ground out. Curley on base for the third time today in 3 trips to the plate. Bunt by Urquiola, nice one in front of the plate. Fielded by Harkins, who throws to Purdue for the out at first. but Curley moves to second on the sacrifice bunt. And that'll bring up Emily Harris, the shortstop.
Number 11,
Harris 0 for 2. Reached on a fielder's choice, stole a base and scored a run in the second. Grounded out to short in the fourth. Leadoff batter Natalie Corbin is in the on-deck circle and will be next. Harris runs up to bunt, pulls it back, but takes called strike one. It's a chopper foul behind home plate. And Taylor Flory quickly ahead in the count. 2 balls, no balls, 2 strikes. Again, we're in the first game of our doubleheader today. Game 2 to follow, approximately 30-40 minutes after the conclusion of game number 1. And the regular season will conclude a week from today, next Sunday. A 1 o'clock doubleheader here against Lander University. That will be the final regular season contest for Francis Marion University as a member of the Peach Belt Conference. FMU, a charter member of the Peach Belt, will be leaving this summer to join Conference Carolinas. Harris stands back in. Slapped foul into the Patriot dugout toward both of the injured Patriots that are being tended to by Sean Sneed. I think both of them got out of the way. O2 pitch from Flory. 1 out, runner at second. Pop foul over the grandstand. Back over toward the baseball field. Outside, but Harris doesn't chase. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chopped foul at the plate. And the coming Georgia native will return to her spot in the left-handed batter's box. Lined at the shortstop, Matzel, for out number 2. Will Hardy, sac fly, top of the 7th. For Francis Marion baseball, they now lead 6-3 in Americus, Georgia. Natalie Corbin, leadoff batter for Mountain Lions, will stand in. She is 1 for 3. Singled and scored in the first, reached on an error in the second and scored a run, stealing a base along the way, and was retired on an amazing double catch by Ashton Patterson at third back in the 4th inning on a line shot over the third baseman's head that she reached up, got a glove on that popped it up in the air, then she dove backwards and made a second catch as she hit the ground. Count now 1-1. Ball 3. Now 3-1 count. Home plate umpire Kenny McKnight will take care of some house cleaning duties and dust off home plate. 2 outs. Morgan Curley, the runner at second. And the count has now run full. Payoff pitch from Taylor Flory. Grounded to Addie Mae at first. She will take her herself to retire Corbin. And the Patriots strand a Mountain Lion runner at second. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Patriots trailing Young Harris 6-0. Time for a rally. This is the Patriot Sports Network. What makes a campus a home? At FMU, it's 836 acres, spread across 3 campuses. Francis Marion University has the most diverse and exciting campus in South Carolina. No matter where you want to be, you're there at Francis Marion University. Check around the Peach Belt scoreboard for softball this afternoon. North Georgia and UNC Pembroke tied up 1-1, bottom of the 2nd. Braves are batting, however, have the bases loaded with 1 out. North Georgia won game 1 of that doubleheader 8-0. Over in Greenwood, game 1 of their doubleheader between Columbus State and Lander, no score, top of the 4th inning. And then later on today, getting started in just a few minutes, USC Aiken playing a doubleheader at Georgia College.
Up to the plate, number 7, Sarah Harkins.
Harkins, Carrickson, and Hilton, 2, 3, 4. And the Patriot lineup due up here in the bottom of the 6th. Patriots got 6 outs to work with here. Need to score some runs. Harkins 0 for 1, a walk and a ground out. And she grounds it back up the middle. But nice ranging play by Harris. Fields the ball by the second base bag and throws Harkins out for out number 1. 3rd consecutive inning that the Patriots have
number 17, Danielle Carrickson.
made an out on the first pitch of the inning. Had a nice play by Harris as she ranged far up the middle to grab that ground ball. Danielle Carrickson 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. Season average now 304 for the Patriot outfielder. Young Harris, 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Your Patriots, no runs on 4 hits with 1 error. That 1 error did figure in the scoring as it did produce 1 unearned run for the Mountain Lions. Little squib through the legs of the first baseman, and that'll go down as a fielding error on Slope.
Now batting number 10, Sarah Hilton.
Slope looked ready for it. The ball just didn't come up, stayed down. And went right through her into shallow right. And Carrickson's on as Patriots have a 1-out base runner. Sarah Hilton 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. First fielding error of the game for young Harris. Let's see if the Patriots can take advantage of the extra out. Again, we want to thank the Media Center crew, Caleb Reeves, Jakari Tisdale, and Naquan Jordan for their work today in bringing us the webcast. We're in game 1 of our softball doubleheader. Line drive, right field. That's a base hit for Hilton. Carrickson makes a big turn around second. Luckily, the ball was offline and couldn't be cut by the shortstop, or Carrickson would have been in a world of trouble at second, but she was able to dive back safely. And Sarah Hilton has her first hit of the afternoon. And the Patriots have runners at first and second with 1 out. Megan Matza will come to the plate.
Now batting number 3, Megan Matson.
Carrickson came around second very aggressively that time, only to meet a stop sign and from head coach Stacy Valley. Trailing by 6, no sense making an out at third base. We need some more base runners. And so she dove back head first into second base. First pitch is a strike to Megan Matzel. Matzel 0 for 2, a ground out and a pop-up. Matzel second on the squad with 18 RBIs this season. Sarah King quickly ahead in the count now. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Patriots shortstop. And Patriots are going to employ a pinch runner. Base hit back up the middle by Matzel. Pinch runner Bailey Purdue will go to third, where she is tagged out at third. Run does score, but the Patriots lose another out there. So Matzel with the RBI single to center takes second on the throw. Eight to 5 is the put out at third base. So credit Matzel with the RBI, her 19th of the year, tying her for the team lead, and the Patriots are on the board at 6-1. And Lauren Smallwood will pinch hit for Addie May.
Now batting for the Patriots, number 20, Florence Smallwood.
So 2 down now. Runner at second in the form of Megan Matzel for Lauren Smallwood, the pinch hitter. Smallwood batting 154 on the season, a homer, 11 RBIs. That ball's in the dirt, gets away, and Matzel will advance a base on the wild pitch. And the count on the Patriot freshman now is 2 balls and no strikes. Smallwood out of Waycross, Georgia, and Ware County High School. Inside protect me swing there is fouled off at the plate. That pitch gets away inside, and Matzel will score on the wild pitch, and the Patriots trail 6-2. Yeah. Big swing, and Smallwood comes up empty. The count now even. And Smallwood takes a 2-out walk. And that will bring out Young Harris head coach Jesse Holmesley, and she will make a pitching change. New pitcher will be Sam Davis, junior right-hander, 5'7", out of Rome, Georgia, Evans High School, and a transfer from Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. Davis, 8-4 record, 3.55 ERA. She does have 1 save, although this is not a save situation. 77 innings pitched, 84 hits allowed, 47 runs, 39 of those earned, 22 walks, 68 strikeouts, and opponents are batting .282 against her. Taylor Flory stands in. Flory 1-for-1. Singled in her first trip to the plate after taking over in the pitching circle for Janice Hemingway. Smallwood is the runner at first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Patriots have drawn to within 6-2. Still need a couple more base runners. Get that tying run to the plate. And Davis now ahead in the count. Their first batter, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul pop, left side, caught by Urquiola right in front of the Patriot dugout for out number 3. The Patriots pick up a couple runs. We head to the 7th. Young Harris leads Francis Marion 6-2. This is the Patriots Sports Network.
The world is changing, and Francis Marion University is leading the way as it prepares the young men and women for the future. We've added 5 new classroom buildings and 13 new academic programs in the past 6 years, and more are on the way. We're preparing to build a new environmental research center. We're expanding programs in engineering, business, education, healthcare, and the arts and sciences, and we're adding new fields when they're needed. When tomorrow comes, we'll be ready. Best of all, our students will too.
Lauren Smallwood will stay in to play first base for Addie May here in the top of the 7th. Bailey Purdue back in the flex position at second base for Francis Marion. Top of the 7th, Walters, Torres, and Rigsby due up for the Mountain Lions. That's 2, 3, 4 in the order.
Up to the plate, number 4, Biz Walters.
Walters is 1 for 2, a single. Also has an RBI ground out and a sacrifice bunt. And now she has an 0-1 count against Taylor Flory. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 7th, it'll be 8, 9, and 1 in the Patriot lineup. Smith, Carlson, Smith, Schmidt, and Patterson. Grounded foul. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fly ball, right field. Katie Smith going back, cannot get it. And Walters quickly into third with the triple. Smith was playing shallow. Ball was hit behind her, tailing away. She did get a glove on it with a leaping attempt, but not able to corral it. And Walters quickly rounded the bases for a leadoff triple. And so the Mountain Lions will look to add on some insurance runs here, as Patriots had gotten within 6-2. Jill Torres will stand in. Torres is 2 for 2, 2-run homer in the first, walked in the second, and a single in the fifth. She is second in the conference in RBIs with 38 now. Patriots need a strikeout or a pop-up. Infield is playing in as they'll try to cut off any more runs at the plate. They'll have to be quick, as Walters is quick, the runner is. And unfortunately for the Patriot defense, Torres also hits the ball very hard. Patriot outfield playing about as deep as they can get behind the drawn-in infield. But Flory has jumped ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Kenny McKnight has gotten a new supply of softballs, and we are ready to go. Taylor Flory with the 0-2 pitch. Outside, Torres does not chase, so the count goes to 1-2. Swing and a miss. There's the strikeout that the Patriots needed. And so now there's 1 out. The runner's still at third for
Now batting number 20, Carly Rigsby.
Carly Rigsby, senior second baseman. Rigsby 0 for 3. Did reach on a fielder's choice back in the 5th. Patriots 1/3 of the way home to escape this inning without further damage. Ground ball off the first baseman's mitt. That'll go as a base hit down the right field line. Rigsby digging for second, and she will get in with an RBI double. Line just inside the first base bag. Smallwood could not come up with it. And the Mountain Lion lead goes to 7-2. Haley Schlope stands in. Schlope 1 for 3. Hit was a solo home run. She's also flown out to right field twice. Line drive Right center field. Carrickson cannot get to it. The diving attempt. Ball rolls to the wall. And Slope will trade places with Rigsby as she has an RBI double. And the advantage is back up to 6 runs now at 8-2.
Now batting number 10.
RBI number 2 of the game for Slope. And the Mountain Lions now have 10 hits on the afternoon. And Ashley Attore will stand in. She is 0 for 3. Ground ball, Lauren Smallwood fields it, takes it herself, tried to look back the runner, but as soon as she turned her back to get the out at first, Slope advanced to third, but there are now 2 outs. And Morgan Curley will stand in. Curley, 2 for 2, solo homer in the second, walked in the third, and a single in the sixth. Her season average now up to 282. North Georgia has now taken a 5-2 lead over UNC Pembroke as the Braves bat in the bottom of the third in the softball doubleheader up at Pembroke. Columbus State leads Lander 1-0 top of 5 over in Greenwood, game 1 of their doubleheader. And down in Milledgeville, game 1 of the doubleheader between USC Aiken and Georgia College, the Pacers lead 2-1 bottom of the first inning. I catch you up to date on all the scores around Peach Belt softball today on this Sunday. Ground ball back to the circle, fielded by Flory. She throws to first to retire Curley. But the Mountain Lions pick up a couple of insurance runs on a triple and 2 doubles. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Time for a big Patriot rally. Young Harris leads Francis Marion 8-2. This is the Patriots Sports Network. Down in Americus, Georgia, the baseball lead has shrunk to 6-5 as the Hurricanes bat in the bottom of the 8th inning. Hurricanes have the tying and go-ahead runs on base with 2 outs as the Patriots have made a pitching change bottom of the 8th inning. That's game 1 of the baseball doubleheader. But here, game 1 of the softball doubleheader, your Patriots need a big rally here in the 7th. Trailing Young Harris, the number 9 team in the country, 8-2. Katie Smith, Hannah Schmidt, and Ashton Patterson due up. That's 8, 9, and 1 in the Francis Marion lineup. Katie Smith 1 for 2, a single and a ground out.
Up to the plate, number 14, Katie Smith.
Schmidt now batting 271, or excuse me, Smith now batting 271 on the season. Fly ball, center field. Corbin underneath it and makes the catch for out number 1. We'll bring up Hannah Schmidt. Schmidt came in when center fielder Jordan Carlson appeared to injure herself trying to beat out a bunt in the 5th inning. Schmidt playing in her 22nd game of the year, batting .333, a homer, 12 RBIs, .368 on base percentage. And quickly, Davis is ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes to the Patriot right fielder. Davis pitching in relief of the starter Sarah King, who stands to be the winner. This is game 1 of our doubleheader. Game 2 will follow approximately 30 to 40 minutes after the conclusion of this one. Check swing, foul ball. Davis gets the signal from the dugout, and here's the pitch. Misses inside. Count now 2-2. Patriots got out of the jam in the baseball game. They head to the 9th, leading Georgia Southwestern 6-5. Popped up, back out of play over the press box. And Schmidt has battled back after being down 0-2 to a full count. 1 out here, bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Ashton Patterson, the last hope for the Patriots, here in the bottom of the 7th. Patterson 1 for 3. Single in the 3rd inning. Her season average now .292. Young Harris 8 runs on 10 hits with 1 error. Your Patriots 2 runs on 5 hits with 1 error. And the Patriots are down to their final strike as they count to Patterson now 2-2. Patterson steps out of the box at the instruction of home plate umpire Kenny McKnight, but she's back in now. Ground ball back to the circle. Davis fields and throws to first for out number 3, and the Mountain Lions have won the game 8-2. Final score, Young Harris 8, Francis Marion 2. Winning pitcher Sarah King improves to 7-2. Losing pitcher Rachel Davis falls to 5-6. Time of the game was 2 hours and 32 minutes. Attendance was 72. 3 home runs over the first 2 innings. The big tale of the day for Young Harris is they built an early 6-0 lead. Patriots scored twice in the bottom of the 6th to the draw within 6-2. 1 run scoring on a wild pitch, the other on an RBI single by Megan Matzel, but that was the closest the Patriots could get. Young Harris added 2 insurance runs in the 7th for the final score of 8-2. We'll take a break, be back in about 30 to 40 minutes for game number 2 of our softball doubleheader. Thank you for joining us today. Stick around for game 2. Again, the final score, Young Harris 8, Francis Marion 2. This is the Patriot Sports Network.
Let me paint you a picture. All of the graduates, all of the faculty, all of the administration, all of the Board of Trustees is decked out in their regalia. Their black robes, their hats, their gold tassels. It's just a most beautiful picture of a very formal kind of occasion. And here we march into the gymnasium, and the music is playing, and the gym is packed. And as we come in, and as you look up at all those people, you see families, huge families. You see not just mama and daddy and 2 brothers and a sister, but there's grandmama and granddaddy, there's the aunt and the uncle, they're the cousins, they're the next door neighbors. And you know why all those people are there? Because this is the very first one, the very first graduate. And I can guarantee you that when you go to that graduation, you leave with a tear in your eye. Because it's so, so special.
The desire and the love to take care of people is something that you kind of have innate. You kind of just have that thing. But Francis Marion gave me the principles, and they taught me the core values. They taught me leadership qualities, and they've just been foundational and offered a family that I can keep going back to. So even though my personal biological family didn't go to a university, and I didn't really get any experience, wisdom from them for that, I gained a family that could tell me all about college and even the afterlife of college by coming to Francis Marion. And I'm not sure you would have that with, other universities. Throughout the nurse practitioner program, you're already a nurse, and you're a devoted nurse, and you don't want to just quit. And that was another thing I specifically picked this program, was because I was able to look at the curriculum and know that I could work. I even asked a couple of the professors, one being Dr. Hopla, before I started the program, and even she told me, yes, you can still work while you do this. And I did. I worked 40 hours a week, 5 days a week. Sometimes it had to be six days a week to get my 40 hours in, and I still did the nurse practitioner program. It wasn't easy, but nothing worth having is easy. So, which the benefit of having classmates and professors that were both working and studying is, we would get worked up and worried about how would we ever do this. And then they would say, well, I can work these 2 12-hour shifts on the weekends and then have the week to study. Or a professor may say, well, you can get creative with your hours here. So you can tell that they've done this, that you can tell that they've gotten creative with their time as well. And then all of a sudden it doesn't feel like such a daunting task because, again, you gain wisdom from their experience.
Choosing a college isn't easy. There are lots of choices to make and so many variables to consider. How do you know when you've found just the right place? The right college will make you feel at home, and that begins with a sense of place. At Francis Marion University, we have a beautiful campus that's safe, well-maintained, and filled with smiling faces. It's the kind of place where you feel you belong, where you wake up in the morning and know that the day ahead will be one you'll savor and enjoy. Now, that doesn't mean life at FMU is easy. There will be challenges. Hard work is expected. We take our academics seriously. You should too. Earning one of our degrees is a real achievement. But some toil, some time invested in a difficult task, that's okay. That's how you grow, how you become someone. FMU is a comprehensive public university, and when it comes to academics, our students have a wide range of choices. We offer more than 75 majors and courses of study. Our professional schools in healthcare, engineering, business, and education are all well-known and respected across the state. At the same time, the arts and the sciences remain the core of what we do. They are the perfect foundation for a successful career and a meaningful life. Programs are important, and we'll continue to work to produce new curriculum that meets the needs of our changing world. But we also know that a great education is less about what is taught and more about who is doing the teaching. FMU's faculty is made up of distinguished scholars and renowned researchers. They're experts in their field and expert teachers too. They love the give and take of the classroom and revel in the progress their students make. In FMU's intimate academic environment, where small classes are the norm, you'll get to know a lot of these dedicated men and women. Some you will remember forever. The academic work and its rewards are why you are here. But there will be a time and place for play, too. We have more than 60 different student organizations and field teams in 14 NCAA sports. A robust schedule of extracurriculars is a big part of each semester. You'll find space here for rest and relaxation. You'll make new friends and build relationships that last a lifetime. And then, almost as quickly as it all began, it will be over. You will graduate and move on to a life and career full of promise. You'll leave memories behind. You'll leave FMU, but you'll be welcome back anytime. Home is like that,